Hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi. Um, there will be eating in this live per the usual. It's happening. We're eating watermelon as we do this live reaction because I need a snack. Okay, really, this more like dinner. I ain't gonna lie. It's giving dinner. Yeah, it's giving dinner. Why they made the pizza so small this time? These baby ass watermelon pieces. Hello, Rafi. I'm gonna stop calling you that. Raphael. Raphael. I can't do it. Raphael. I'm gonna grow up one. I'm gonna grow up one day. One of these days. Not today though. Mm-mm. Bro, I'm getting pissed off. Why they made these watermelon pieces so small? Ain't nobody got time for these baby ass watermelon pieces. I don't fuck with this shit. So y'all just not gonna respect my artistry. Rude. Jesus. I'm waiting for the rest of my family to come in this live. They better not be late like yesterday. Plus, I'm eating. I'm always eating. This my dinner. And I be smacking. Girl, you so rude. You act like you ain't got no manners, like you wasn't raised right. But watermelon got a lot of juice, and I tend to choke on it. I got to do better in life. I God damn. I really like this has always been my nature. I don't even be trying. I just be saying stupid shit. I appreciate it though. What's up, Tiff? I was. Girl, you was watching my show. Me. Well, we gotta wait on. Y'all know Tamika gonna come in the building. Tamika missed the whole live yesterday. We had trolls and everything. I actually kind of look like something today. I still ain't did my edges though, so because I don't like to do my edges. But I'm really pissed off about these damn watermelon pieces. Like they out of line for these childish ass little ass watermelon pieces. Like what the fuck? Damn, this shit look red on camera. I mean, I'm gonna eat them, but I'm mad though because this some shit you feed to a motherfucking toddler. Tiff, I'm actually eating like a toddler because they didn't give me these little bitty watermelon pieces, and I don't appreciate it. I'm gonna eat it, but I don't appreciate it. Damn, I forgot my train of thought. Girl, you ain't even smoked. I'm convinced that I just do that shit in general. Do Raphael, where you at in the world? If you don't mind me asking. I asked all the family members what they welcome to the family. How you doing? Hello, hi. Um, I know where all the what state all the family members is in. Bro, they out of line. They just so small. Like I need to look better next time. I don't know who cut these up, but they was tripping. Make sure you like the video. God damn. Y'all got enough fruit in y'all system. Hey, I fucks with it. You know I love me a good old bowl of fruit. This my dinner. I had oatmeal for lunch and I'm eating watermelon for dinner. Watermelon actually make me real full. Yeah, I did. But they normally not so small though. Cause I get like the little like Randall's got the little these little things, the little fruit things. They got them 3 for was it 3 for 12? They either be 3 for 12. No, yeah, 3 for 12 or buy two get one free. So I be buying them. Like I usually get watermelon, apples, and like cantaloupe, honeydew melon, like the mixed fruit. And normally when I get the watermelon, them chunks be big as hell. But I don't know who cut these up because they was playing with my motherfucking stomach, and I don't appreciate it. Pissed me off. Mm-mm. Let me make sure that Tamika's getting notifications. Cause how I get my own notification? What YouTube I'm on? I'm on my own. That's weird. I ain't never seen that before. Usually it does that when I'm on the TTM one. So I'm declaring. Bitch, I know you fucking lying. Oh, okay. I'm declaring that by tomorrow we're gonna be at 3,500 watch hours on Mama and them. I don't know what be good. Y'all need to cut y'all notifications off, cut it back on or something. Make sure it's not on personalized. Make sure it's on all. Cause I don't know what be happening. Brooklyn gonna be pissed if he ain't get one. But he probably outside because it's the weekend. But tomorrow we're gonna be at 3,500 because we at 3,445. Girl, I don't know what's wrong. YouTube be hating on me. I'm convinced. I'm convinced YouTube be hating on the real nigga, and I don't appreciate it. They be doing me dirty. When did we hit 3,000 watch hours? Y'all remember? I know it's on Patreon. We was at 3,355 on May 22nd. When did I hit 3,000? On April 14th, we hit 3,089. I guess I didn't put it on here. Damn. Oh, March 20th. Somewhere between March and April, we hit 3,000. Man, they be hating on the real G, bro. But May 22nd, we was at 3,355. So That's less than a month. Okay, come on. I need us to go and get to 4,000 and quit playing. I need some coin. I don't want to do this for free. That's why I shout out to all my patrons. Yes, God. Glory be. My cousin joined the Patreon. That's funny. Tamika must be busy with Kai. She probably busy with Kai. I need to keep the kids off of the live because one of my little god brothers was on here yesterday. No, sir. My page is not marked for kids. We don't do kids around here. I'll block you. Fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down for my niggas. Fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down for my niggas. I ride for my niggas. Fuck them other. Okay, my bad. I had a thug moment. That's all. Nothing serious. I'm gonna get to the reaction video after I finish this watermelon. I gotta be focused. Me, can you focus on me? That's what this watermelon saying. Baby, can you focus on me? Cause that how be hitting, bro. That's my song. That's me and Christian song. That's me and Christian theme song. I ride for my niggas. Fuck the mother niggas. So y'all got these little baby pieces at the bottom. That's some bullshit. Well, that's done. Hold on, cause these goddamn waist beads. Wait a minute. Let me get myself situated. Hope a titty don't pop out on y'all. Cause y'all know it ain't no bra featured in this video. I got to pull them under my boobs when they get, whew, when I get full. Oh, chat. Oh, child. Okay, cause I don't want y'all to know me like that. I put on this little outfit. I ain't think I could fit it no more. Now, if I get up and a butt cheek fall out, that's on y'all. Right. Like, don't be playing in my face. But y'all know how I feel about leaving empty food things up next to me. So I got to go to the trash. Also, you in Detroit. Detroit. I want to visit there. I love her. Like, I love her. I used to love SZA like real bad. No, Ella May. I love Ella May. Ella May and Anaya Lamise are my heart. Ella May just be touching my spirit. Like, it's like she just be knowing my life. Like, girl, like, why is you in my life in such a way? Like, that whole, oh my God, heart on my sleeve. Oh my God. She was talking to me. Okay, hold on, y'all. For real, I'll be back. I got to go to the trash can. So if y'all see a butt cheek, it's on you. Baby, I just want you to tell. That song gonna be stuck in my head now. Girl, she be saying, like, I kid you not, I'm telling you, she know my life story. Like every song. It was one of them vlogs I was singing. I think it's on Patreon. I know that hoe was copyrighted though. Look now, I can't. What you want me to do? Put them in my pocket? Girl, I love this little outfit. Girl, this outfit comfortable. It's a little one piece short, but my butt be falling out at the. I got a long butt. Like it's just back and then cheeks. So like this the top and my butt cheeks is down here, so they tend to fall out of everything I wear. I just tried on a dress, child, and no Lord. My girlfriend in my head. Look, man, Ella May gonna fool around to be my girlfriend if she keep on. I just want her to sing to me. Like I just has she came to Houston? I think last time she came to Houston, I didn't go see her. Something happened. I was doing something or something happened. I can't remember what it was, but baby, I guarantee you when she come back, that's exactly what it is. that is exactly what it is. Cause it be pissing me off. Like I just don't understand why it's so disrespectful. It's like it's there. It's just you gotta wait a while before you get to it. Hold on. My bad. I had to let out a big old burp. I ain't want to do y'all like that. But I found this video since we doing a live reaction called "Arrested for Stealing Only to be Charged with Murder." I was like, I got to see this. I recorded some reaction videos yesterday, but I was like, I gotta watch this with the fam because everybody loved live reactions. I was like, I don't know. To me, they feel boring, but maybe not. Tamika said they not. So I'm gonna go with what she said, but I'm just hard on myself. I'm literally hard on myself. Hold on. I ain't gonna be able to see shit without them glasses, but they be pissing me off. Would you tell him to go sit down somewhere? Go sit there. Go to the corner. You are in trouble. Lord have mercy. Boy, these kids here, these kids, my God, today. Oh yeah, he's a mini me, all right. Mini Miranda Evans is what he is. Okay, let me get into this look. Uh-oh. Girl, what is you doing? Hold on. Okay, let's see what this nigga done.
In July of 2017, police responded to reports of a suspicious vehicle in Lorton, Virginia. When they arrived on the scene, they found the bodies of two men in a car, which was parked in the middle of the road. The police believed that the two victims were drug dealers, and they had been robbed and killed for the drugs they were selling. That same day, 21-year-old Kelsey McCrimmon was arrested on suspicion of robbery. Kelsey had met a man on Facebook who was selling a phone. Instead of paying for that phone, Kelsey was accused of robbing the seller. After he was arrested, the police were able to find evidence on Kelsey's phone that tied him to the murder of the two men. The detective put Kelsey into an interrogation room and asks him where he was at the time of the murder. After Kelsey gives him his alibi, he asks him how he heard about the murders.
When did you hear about the murder?
I heard about it on the news the next morning. My dad had called me because when I went back home,
I went to sleep. My dad called me like around 8 something. He was like, "Did you hear about that?" I was like, "Nah." You know what I'm saying? And then
Nah.
he was just going on and telling me, "Yeah, some guys from Montgomery and stuff like that." And I just turned on the news and it was on the news.
Did you see who got killed?
They didn't say no names or no faces or nothing.
How'd you know they're from Dumfries?
That's what they said. They said 2 Dumfries men. That's what the thing said.
Lawyer.
Did you find out who got killed?
I don't know.
Wow.
All I know is that one of them was 19 and 20. I've seen that on the news.
Did you know the victims?
No.
Never seen them before in life or anything like that?
I still don't know who it is. I didn't know.
Ryan Cross. You know that name?
No.
Okay. How about Greg Dennis?
I don't know. They don't sound familiar.
So what's the word on the street? What happened?
I don't know too much except for what they say on the news.
Not the word on the street. Stereotype.
So obviously, the reason why we're talking to you too is because we want to find out information. We want to see if you're telling the truth.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is your opportunity to tell the truth. Detective Guy kind of want to talk to you. You know, there's pieces of puzzles, and when you look at them, you know, our job solely is to gather evidence, talk to people, and put it all together. Okay. Right now, you're not telling the truth.
About what?
Shut up.
About where you were that night.
Oh, what I am?
Okay.
You're giving us partial the truth. But there's also text messages between you and Jay.
Me and J. Cole?
Yeah.
Talking about what?
You weren't there if he's texting you. You ever remember saying, "Yeah, I'm in the cut. Ambulance just went by"?
That's when I was walking home.
Why would you hide in the cut?
No, I'm saying I'm walking through the cut. Like there's cuts that I take to get home.
Okay. So you tell him ambulance goes by. I mean, he's telling you to be safe out there. You know, you got my back, I got your back type deal. Right? So what happened?
I don't remember texting him that, but I mean, that's just what we say.
Okay. Why would he tell you to piss on your hands?
I don't know.
Ew.
You don't know why he'd tell you that?
No.
Kelsey claimed that he had been at Jay's house at the time the murder took place. The detective explains that if that's the case, why was he texting Jay as if he wasn't there? Also, why would Jay tell him to urinate on his hands? It turns out that urine reacts with the saltpeter and gunpowder, which renders it undetectable by most gunshot residue tests.
I mean, you're texting back and forth. He's trying to call you. Right after the murder.
He's trying to call me. He doesn't have a phone number, so I can't call him.
So he's texting you though, right? FaceTime and texting?
That's when I get home, he texts me, FaceTime me. But he didn't say anything about that.
You know we're talking to you for a reason, right?
I mean,
we're not here talking about chance.
You say what?
So we're not here to talk to you about chance.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking.
Let's talk about the bag that was found in the back of the car.
All right.
It's got your prints on it. It's got your DNA.
The bag?
Mm-hmm.
I mean.
Let's talk about why would it have that?
Why would y'all have the bag?
Why would it have your DNA on it?
Nigga, come
what
on.
Bag?
There's a bag found in the back, a black backpack. All right.
I'm listening.
So why would that be? It's got Cole's ID and it's got your stuff in it too. I mean, your fingerprints and your DNA on that bag.
I mean, I have his bag sometimes.
Okay. So did you have his bag that night?
No.
Why would he say he gave it to you?
For what?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I don't know why he would give me his bag. Like,
what the fuck is going on with
he was hooping that day. I probably could have had his bag and put my stuff in it, but that was about it. I didn't have it after that.
Who bag?
Okay. So what happened that night? Did something go wrong? Like I said, you seem like a good guy.
What?
You make mistakes. But we need to know what happened that night.
They go with that.
I honestly don't know. I honestly do not know.
You weren't sleeping there
that
whole time.
No, we wasn't asleep the whole time, so I didn't go to sleep till probably like 12 or something. 12 or 1.
You remember going to DC afterwards? Later that day?
No, I didn't go to DC.
On Wednesday night?
Yeah.
Down southeast?
Yeah. We went, one of his friends from Maryland, his female came and picked us up. He was like, yeah, I'm about to go talk to my man. Oh, yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Shut up.
Obviously, I know a lot of stuff. And I'm not going to tell you everything I know because I want you to be honest. I want to give you that opportunity.
Right. Crib. Didn't do anything. Like, I was at the crib. Like, we was chilling. We hooped early that day.
So you don't know Ryan Cross?
No.
Do you know Greg Dennis?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You saying those names. I don't know.
I'm asking if you know.
No, I don't know.
Have you ever been around them, hung out with them?
I mean, you saying, or the names you're saying, I don't know anybody by that name. If you could show me a picture or anything.
Have you watched the news? You know that area?
No, they didn't show pictures. That's what I'm saying. I never seen them show any pictures or nothing.
Have you ever been in their car or anything?
No.
Is there any reason why your prince would be on that car?
Oh.
It depends on who you're talking about. Like it's.
So you know you had your cell phone on you that night, right?
Hmm.
You know you had your cell phone on you that night, right?
On my cell phone on me. Yeah.
The night you spent the night at Cole's house.
Right.
You know, with the cell phone, what we're going to do is we're going to track your whole movement that night. It's going to put you in the area of the murder.
I mean, it shouldn't.
Kelsey doesn't sound very confident. If his alibi is true, then he was nowhere near where the incident took place, and his cell phone would prove that.
But that's an answer. You're saying that it shouldn't. What if it does? Scenario based. Because I'm just saying, like I said, I've done this a little bit, and I've tried to be a judge of the character. All right. Do you understand that? I told you I was a robbery detective for 7-8 years. But I'm a homicide detective now. I've been a homicide detective now for about 4 years. Okay. But I've spent my whole career looking people in the eyes and going, that dude, he's straight. He just in a bad situation. Or that dude's fucking whack. That dude's, you need to be put in jail because he's a maniac. I'm not seeing that. So we're not here talking to you like you're the dude who pulled the trigger. You're the dude or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you straight up my feelings about it. I hope Detective Spooner don't mind because it's not my case. It isn't. I'm here to help Detective Spooner, talk to you, because like I said, I'm going to go outside.
Too. I would have been there. I would have been there all day, all night. I said the angels. Old Man River. With the sway and everything. They would. Oh Lord.
When I'm getting you, I was like, damn, man, why did he scrape up his knee? What happened? And because we weren't there,
right.
So that's why I was like, man, let me give you some cream, clean your stuff up and everything else like that. But the fact of the matter being, I sit down and I talk with Detective Spooner, and I have to sit down and digest what's going on. It's one of those basic, simple situations again. Whoever's going to be left to digest the information, and I look at those text messages and I go, all right, man, that's all right. Those are some peculiar messages, saying it as such. And then we talking to you, and you start to give us that timeline, and I'm thinking, well, that timeline's not right. The timeline's not right again. It's not. It's actually so wrong that it's egregious. It's being overly kind of, man, I stayed super late. It was almost 4 a.m, and in fact it wasn't, because you're not in the same house, lying in the same bed, texting to each other. Because if you did, that's just wild. That's a little.
No, I think the time I left, I don't really. You know what I'm saying? It's
no,
not.
I hear you, but hear me out. Hear me out. So, with that being the thought process, you know what I'm saying? Looking at the way all that stuff was kind of talking, made it seem like I don't know who else the other fellas was, but you're like, yo, let's take a walk with them, and next you know, some wild shit pop off, and you run it. You're like, yo. And you run it, and it's like, yo, you gonna chill? No, fuck no, I ain't gonna chill. I'm going to the crib. I mean, so once again, you're stuck in these situations, and you're reacting. If I look at the message right and I'm reading it right, I mean, hey, I'm originally from Philadelphia, right? So I know. I mean, so I can interpret what the messages are saying. You know what I'm saying? I have been in places when people I know start bucking, and it's like, all you seeing is assholes and elbows at this point. You turning and running, you like, what just happened? I'm caught up in some shit again. And you hope nobody knocks on your door one day and saying, yo, what the hell just happened? Well, here you are. You're in that same type of situation. Nothing that we've read, and we would be coming at you totally different if it was one of them ones where it was like, yo, this Kelsey's a hard dude. Right. No, it's like, yo, I ain't smoking. I ain't coming over there. I'm going to the crib because this shit is ill. Yeah, sure. I ain't do it, but
I wouldn't even
just to be in the mere presence of that stuff is stressful. 100%. I've been there. I've been there. One of my boys are dead. I was there.
Hello, lawyer.
All right. Had shit to do with me. But damn if I didn't feel wrong. Damn if I didn't feel like this is wild. And I'm hoping nobody shows up at my house because my heart rate's gonna be pumping like I did something, like I called them out there or I set something up. And I was just there. And yeah, I don't want to have to be the one to talk about, fucking Black and fucking Shorty was pulled out a gun and started bucking, because that's a violation of the street. But at the same time, if I'm sitting on the hot seat, I can't say why. I can't say where they got all this stuff from. All I can say is Shorty and Black is out there bucking and I fucking ran. That's your situation. I'm going to say it straight out. That's my feelings on it. That's your situation. Whoever Shorty and Black is in your situation started bucking, and here I am in the middle of some shit again. You know what I'm saying? If that's what happened, you need to make it clear now, because what's going to happen is Detective Spooner has no choice but to keep working the facts. He has no choice but to keep working the facts. And the facts are, you said some real subject shit in the process of
is this supposed to be
just turning your back and getting the elbows and toes, getting down the road, because this is some ill shit. And hell, nobody can blame you for it. I'd be surprised you said anything at all, but you did. So he's left to ask the hard questions.
Maybe I watch too much.
Unfortunately, you're left to answer the hard answers, because there's nothing easy about it.
Right.
2 motherfuckers are dead. 2 motherfuckers are dead over some petty shit. Ain't like they raped somebody's sister, stabbed nobody's mama. It's over some green. It's over some whatever, some blood, some between 2 people.
Murder them, or
the issue is that we got information from Cole. We would like to have information from you, so that when it all comes around, I'm not going to, it's not my case, but I know Detective Spooner. I've worked with him now for about 3 years. He's not going to be like, yo, Kelsey said this. That's not how we work. That's not how cases get solved. That's not how these mothers get to bury their sons and go, I know he had some errors in his ways, but damn, they deserve to die the way that he did. So what we're asking you is to walk down that line of the way that the stories unfolding itself, so those pieces actually fit, because there's another part of this puzzle building thing that we do. We don't just take the puzzles from you, but they also got to fit. And if they don't fit, they're lies. I'd rather have empty spots than lies. So certain pieces aren't fitting, and I don't want Kelsey to look like this dude that he's not.
The detective wants Kelsey to know that he is no stranger to the streets, and he does this by the way he talks. He is not afraid to swear or use gang terminology to show Kelsey that he is familiar with that lifestyle. This approach is meant to get Kelsey to relax and hopefully give them more information.
So come with it. What's up?
I'm going to just tell you. Okay, before I even start saying this, I'm telling you, I didn't do that.
All right.
But, so, I didn't know them by that name, honestly, but you know what I'm saying? I done business with these guys before, so I know they were legit.
Oh, now you know.
Those other 2 guys that was at his crib, at Cole's crib, I don't know them. They know him, but we're not cool like that, so I don't do any dealings with
So we talking about Dread Boy?
Now you know.
And
You didn't know
and the other guy, because the other third dude, you knew his first name, right?
Yeah, I know Jawan.
Just Jawan.
Yeah, but
you got Jawan, Dread Boy, and you say the tall, dark-skinned cat?
No, he wasn't tall. He was about medium size.
Medium size. Okay.
He wasn't too tall.
Okay.
But yeah, so I called him. I got his snap first from Brianna.
Okay.
And then I ended up talking to him of some 929 number.
Okay.
Some New York number.
Right.
And then, but this is usually be Ryan. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha.
So he's a cool guy and all, you feel what I'm saying? I'll deal with him, do that, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff. But that's the Slim guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Slim. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I didn't, yeah.
So Slim is Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I remember Brown saying something about his name being Ronnie, but he never told me to call him that, so I don't know about it.
Okay.
He needs to shut up.
Yeah, he had called me up. I mean, I had called him up. He was like, yeah. I was asking, can I get some stuff off of him? You know what I'm saying? And then he was
how
like,
much you were
probably, I was probably going to get like a QP.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I did. And then, so long story short, they pull up, and then because I didn't want none of that around Cole's crib.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was just me and the other two guys was throwing bread together to get some shit.
Gotcha.
But I was gonna get what I threw. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing big or nothing like that. But so I met them at it was like, you know where Sheffield, turn into Sheffield, and you just
from which side?
I want to say the first entrance. Let's say you're going up Route 1, take the left on Pohead, you're going that way.
Yeah.
The first entrance that way.
Okay. So
but you go all the way down.
Okay. All the way down Sheffield?
Yeah, like no, you keep going all the way. It's like a cul-de-sac.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And you go back.
So you're not gonna make the right where you go down to the court and the hole. You're gonna go all the way down to where it dead ends.
Yeah, like not. It's like a square, and I came through. I walked from the cut.
Okay.
To meet them over there.
Okay.
But then they was talking about some meet me at McDonald's. The whole time I'm thinking I'm talking to Slim.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, meet me at McDonald's, all this extra stuff. And then, so I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm already right here. You know what I'm saying? I walked already, so I'm here. So I hop in the car, and there's some other guy there. I don't even know.
Too much.
Where's Slim?
I didn't see him at first. He didn't turn around and say what's up to me. He didn't dap me. He didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like what we used to do. I go in the car. This one guy's talking about where the money at. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like,
was he driving next to you? Where was that guy?
No, he was in the driver's seat. He had his chair bent down, looking like that. Just didn't show me no product.
So he was leaning back deep in the driver's seat.
Right.
It was like, because were you in the passenger?
Yeah, no, I was in the
passenger rear.
Yeah. Open the door, get in the joint. He was like, yeah. So I'm like, hold up, like I don't even know this guy. So I hop out. You know what I'm saying? I hop out the car, go around. I call that number. I'm talking. I was like, yeah, bro. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know you, but I usually do business with Slim stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't really trying.
So where did he go?
Who?
The car. You said you hopped out the car.
Yeah, he was still right there.
So okay, and you called just to see if that was the same person.
Yeah, I'm just like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
So you're verifying that that's the person.
I don't really know this guy.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying? I don't feel comfortable doing this for real.
Right.
So then he was like, nah, bro, it's all good. Yeah. So I'm thinking like, all right, bro, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna do it right here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get in the car, I close the door. I have Cole's backpack. You know what I'm saying? I was just gonna put the stuff in there. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's all that was for. But so they start pulling off. You know what I'm saying? They pulling off and stuff like that.
With you in the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm saying they pull over somewhere.
So how many people are in the car at that point?
It's just two guys up front and me.
Okay.
Right. So I'm in the car, and you know what I'm saying? I'm counting out my money that I have from everybody. And the two guys, matter of fact, was standing back there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They were just with me.
Did they see them?
Who?
You think the two guys who got killed, did they see them back there? Your boys?
Probably did. I don't know. They didn't say anything. Matter of fact, the one guy, I think, asked him for a cigarette or something. You know what I'm saying? He was walking up with me type shit.
Right.
So that's probably why he pulled up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But other than that, after I call him and let him know, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, is everything good? You feel what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get my stuff and leave for I don't want, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know who this guy is. I don't really trust him like that. I don't know.
What kind of car you pull up in?
Some white car.
This story don't make sense.
And then
is this just me?
Hop in the joint and we pull off. And then next thing I know, some guys come opening that jump. Mm-hmm. And then
opening it.
All right. Was the same two guys that was at the house?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It was all blacked up, everything. I don't know who those guys was. They opened the door, took some stuff out of them. You know what I'm saying?
Kelsey's new story is that he knew the murder victims and he was in the vehicle when the robbery took place. He makes sure to mention that he was holding the backpack to explain why his fingerprints were on it. Kelsey claims that it was dark and he could not see the two gunmen. If this is true, why did the gunmen leave him alive?
And then it was just stuff.
Why didn't they shoot you?
What do you mean?
Weren't you in the car?
Yeah.
Didn't they shoot the driver and passenger?
I know they shot some in the car. That's all I seen. So I don't know who that was, and I got out the car.
So did you get out the car and the shooters were still gone, or were you still in the car while?
No, I know when they first went. Okay, they both came to one side.
Which side?
The driver's side. And then they opened the door and started doing that. When I got out of the car, I started running. Like,
so they still shooting?
Yes, they were still shooting when I left. I dropped everything I had and I started running.
So when they opened the car door, they just start shooting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't text nobody. You know what I'm saying? I didn't call nobody. Nothing. The last people I talked to was them.
Okay. And did you ever see them go to the passenger side or nothing like that?
Nope.
Okay. And you just hear them there. Are they staying outside the car when they're shooting, or what are they doing?
They coming into the car. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They're coming into the car.
Okay.
Like they open the door, coming into the car
and shooting.
Right.
Okay. You don't know who they were?
I have no clue.
Wait, somebody explain.
At the front.
Okay. So when you guys stop, you give him money?
I already had gave him the money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm giving him the money. I'm thinking he about to give him the product and stuff like that. So that's what that was.
Who else was in that car that you noticed?
Who else?
What else? You said your bag was in that car.
That's all I had.
Okay. Did you notice anything else in that car that stuck out? Nothing, like any food in that car or anything that you remember?
No food.
Not food in the car.
Okay. Anything else you remember?
No, I just had the bag.
Okay.
The detective wants to know details about the inside of the victim's vehicle. Things like soda cans or electronics will show detectives that he was either in the vehicle or he was able to see into it. Either way, answering these questions confirms he was near the vehicle when the incident took place.
Think you know Five Below? You have no.
I go there enough. God damn, this is a full ad.
Just your property. Did anything in that car?
I didn't. It was dark. I didn't see anything.
What did you touch in that car?
The door, the bag. You know what I'm saying? I had the bag.
Did you ever touch the driver's side door?
No.
Did you ever open the driver's door?
No.
Did you ever open the passenger door?
No.
Were you ever in the front part of the car?
Nah, I tried to open the back door. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it.
That's it.
Just to reiterate this story, Kelsey claims that he was buying drugs, and while he was in the back seat making the purchase, two unknown men killed both the driver and the passenger. After that, they just took the drugs and left. There are many reasons why this story doesn't make sense, and the detectives are about to let him know.
One thing that doesn't lie is the evidence.
What do you mean?
Why
so those bullets, we have the path they're traveling.
Right.
They ain't coming from the driver's side. They're not staying outside the vehicle.
Right, so they could have got, you know what I'm saying? You know how you don't just stand one place, you know what I'm saying? If somebody's trying to rob everything, they're going to try to
shoot from the back.
Well, I think the better way to explain this is this. If if me and you, if all of us are inside of this room, right? You ever see an automatic weapon fire? Or have you ever seen anybody shoot a machine gun? You see those casings up in the air, how they're kind of flying out as you're shooting, blah, 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 blah. It's flying up in the air, right? So what happens is if I'm standing outside this door, or I'm standing to the door here, and I'm standing here shooting, or I'm shooting in, you see the casings are going to go in a different direction. They're going to go forward or the gun in one direction or another, correct? So the thought process of this, and I'm just kind of breaking down the science behind it, because when it all comes down to it, the science is what's going to matter.
Right.
What happens is, all right, if it's outside the car, even if I'm on the driver's side, I'm shooting in and I'm sticking my arm in there real good, those rounds are going to go in a different direction. They're either going to go on the dash or in the back seat. All right. If I'm on the passenger side and I'm sticking that gun in and I'm sticking it into this guy that's on the driver's side or the passenger side, those rounds are either going to go towards the front here or towards the front here into the back seat again. All right. Mm-hmm. The problem is, and we're not even going to talk about the trajectory because that's getting into some real scientific stuff where you got to go. They're sticking in rods and they can tell the angles in which these rounds came from. Right. Well, the problem is that these rounds are trapped inside the car, so much so when you open the door, some of them fall out on the ground. And that it would appear by the science that somebody is in the back seat over here doing it like this, and that's boom, 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 and those rounds are containing, they're staying, and they're dropping into the floor because the ejection port is pointed down because somebody's doing this. Well, guess what? That where usually if you're like this, it will go up. Well, if you point a gun down and it turn it this way, it's going down.
Right.
So it's why it's hard for Detective Spooner to kind of digest the fact that somebody from the outside stood outside and shot inside, because the rods that he sat and watched his crime scene guys do hours of, they take these rods, and if you take that water bottle and stab it a bunch of times like this, well, what's going to happen is they're going to have 2 points, a point where they're in, where they enter, and a point where they end, which will tell me I stabbed this way, I stabbed that way, I stabbed that way. Okay. In doing so, it changes the thought process for us to digest the information, because all we're doing is digesting it all, trying to figure out what all went down. Doors are closed, and these rounds are coming from the back seat. Right? Science is telling us that. It's not our assumption. That's not our opinion.
Oh, busted.
That's what we're being told by the scientific process of crime scene detectives who have been through the training to create those things and understand how all these things happen.
Right.
With that being said, with you being in the back seat, saying that you're in the back seat because you do understand, and we already know that your fingerprints are going to be in there. Right. So those are the facts that we had already known, and we appreciate you being honest up until that point. It comes to a point now where we start to go, does something go wrong in the car to make this stuff go down? What's going on? How do we get to the point that we're now from the back seat, laying it in? We have to understand, right? All right, because here's what I don't want. All right, I don't want the science to get in between a good person's remorse or spontaneous actions in the heat of whatever. Right. All right, what we'd like to know is all the facts, regardless the good, bad, and the ugly. Because you know what? Sometimes the facts are not pretty. Sometimes the facts aren't that, oh, somebody came me a strawberry cupcake and I got the shits. No, it's got to be some old hardcore. Look, they pissed me off. They were doing this. I did that. I did it, and it was like, well, I can't believe it. And now I'm going on my horse. But I am not a killer. This is what happened, and I didn't know it went that far. There's got to be something. It's got to be proper. It's got to make sense. And it's like I said, we're not browbeating you or anything else like that. We're here just trying to tell you that
I understand
things go down a certain road. And you can see, even with Detective Spooner, we're watching you drive down the road. Everything was good. Next, you went off in the shoulder again. And we're trying to figure out how
I understand that, but that's from what you're saying.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody was dead when I left. None of that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was after the guy came to the car. That's when I seen him. I dipped. I didn't wait around for nothing. Everything I had, I left. I didn't want to be fumbling anything. I just got out and started running.
All right. Well, is it the guy or the guys?
What do you mean?
You just said when the guy came to the car, you dipped.
I don't know who else was with him.
But that's why. Well, earlier I thought you said that there was 2 guys.
You talking about the guys that I came with?
No, I'm talking about at the car. You said there were guys.
Right.
Like 2 guys that came, and now there's 1 guy. I'm trying to make sure that I'm recalling your statements properly.
Right.
All right, because
I honestly don't remember saying guy. I'm telling you from now, I'm seeing a guy. If I said guys, it was probably by accident, but I only seen that guy.
I heard you.
But you know what I'm saying? Like that, he came to the car. I don't know what happened after that. After that, I got out.
Throughout the interrogation, Kelsey has said that they were robbed by 2 men. When the detective calls him out for saying 1 man, he suddenly changes his story and he says it was a single person instead.
I got out. I wasn't trying to be anything.
You told us earlier you never touched the driver's side door, passenger side door, right? We took fingerprints off everything.
Oh my God, he's a horrible liar.
What would I have touched the door for?
That's our question.
I don't remember touching no door.
Okay. We haven't finished processing, but I'm giving you an opportunity now. Okay? Because when we do process, and you sit here and tell me that my fingerprints won't be on their doors, and I get that hit, 3 days later, that your fingerprints are on that door, and you had the opportunity to tell me the truth. How's that going to look? Because here's the bottom line, Kelsey, all right? If you shot those people, it's going to look one or two ways. You're going to sit here and lie, and we can think that, you know what, Kelsey's cold blood. He just shot them and just left them there. He didn't care.
Here they go with the ultimatum.
Maybe something happened in that car. Maybe something they try to rob you. You know, something that explains
maybe it was
why it happened.
Maybe it was this.
If you're not honest with us, we're not going to know that. You sit here and try to tell us. And the thing is everything you tell us, we're going to back up with evidence. We're going to corroborate, okay? And if you're telling us one thing and it doesn't add up and the science doesn't add up, what do you think someone's going to believe? The science or your word?
They don't want to be cold blooded killer.
We're talking about the trajectory where the casings went, the ejection port, okay? There's certain things that you can't dispute, you know? There's certain things that when you tell us initially that he was getting shot on the outside of the car, we already knew that wasn't happening. Okay, there's no one standing that door jam.
No, I didn't say he was getting shot on the outside of the car. I'm just saying that.
I know, but you were saying he had opened the door, right? And he was leaning and started to shoot, right? Okay, we know that didn't happen. Okay.
How can you? I was there.
Okay.
I'm not going to sit here and lie.
So tell me what happened.
I just told you, sir.
Okay, tell me again, step by step, what happened.
All right. So, starting from when I called him saying, yeah, I don't know this guy, stuff like that. Got in the car. I opened the car first. You know what I'm saying?
What door?
The rear passenger.
Okay.
Open that side. And then,
I forgot my lie.
in the car. So then he started to drive off. I'm just saying, like, well, what are you doing? You feel what I'm saying?
You were getting nervous. I mean, you didn't plan on driving anywhere, right?
No. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, yeah, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what was going on. I'm just like, yeah, like, where are you going?
Right.
Yeah.
That's natural.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So then, yeah, that happened. And then I'm counting out the money, giving him money. He stops the car. And then the guy comes to the car. And I get out the car.
Oh, God.
That's what happened. And I started running.
So when that guy comes to the car, where does he come from?
He comes from the driver's side.
Okay. Where's he? I mean, is there a vehicle he walks out of? Is he
No,
coming from the side, pops out of nowhere? Like, how does he know you guys
So is
want to be?
it one or two?
I don't know who they
How
know.
is he going to pick that car out of all the cars that night that happens to have a QP of weed?
I mean, we would stop right there for a while. Like, we wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
So how long were you stopped there for?
Probably like 5 minutes.
You guys weren't able to change
That ain't
in 5 minutes?
baby.
I was counting. No, he was counting out the money. I'm saying that he was counting money.
Mm-hmm.
And then that happened. He was counting money.
Where was the weed? Did you see the weed?
I never saw
the
weed.
green or
I never
anything?
saw anything, sir. Anything.
Did you smell it?
Didn't smell anything.
Okay. So when you had Cole's bag with you, right? Where'd you put it?
It was in. You said where I put it? It was in the left, right beside me.
Okay, right behind the driver, or like in the middle there?
Yeah, it was like I know it was on the left side of me. I don't know if it was in the middle or the driver's side. I mean, I'm behind the driver, but
what was in that bag?
I didn't open it, so I don't know.
So you took a bag there. You had no idea what was in there.
Yeah. I just asked him, brother, you got a backpack on you, so I wasn't carrying stuff out in the open.
You know how it makes Cole look, right?
What do you mean?
Cole's bag's in the back of the car.
The detectives continue talking with Kelsey and breaking apart his story. Kelsey continues to hold strong until one of the detectives offers him a cigarette. As I've said before, a pack of cigarettes needs to be standard issue. We see so many suspects confess after a smoke break, so for once, cigarettes are saving lives.
Tell us what you guys said.
What?
I was just what he was saying resonated in my mind that I don't want to be looked at as somebody that, you know what I'm saying, just did anything at a, you know what I'm saying, out of any
Why is all the videos
aggressive motives, like don't want to be looked at as some killer or some guy that did that for no reason, because it honestly wasn't like that.
Okay.
So everything up until, you know what I'm saying, I went to the car.
He got comfortable with a cigarette.
Went to the car.
Cigarette
and
tail.
Noticed that, you know what I'm saying, it was somebody different. So I'm saying, I called up everything. So when I went back, I actually was trying to just do it through the window, so I would have to get back in the car.
Right.
So then, yeah. And then he was just like, nah, everything's good. Just hop in the car. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, all right. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm counting out the money. We driving up to, you know what I'm saying, the intersection, I guess. And then, so I'm in the car, you know what I'm saying, trying to count the bread. And then those two was still there, but it was some other guys there too also. I don't know who it was, but you know what what I'm saying? I don't know if they were with him or not.
Yeah,
Well, obviously, yeah, they were with him. It had to be.
All right,
But
were they in a car?
No. They weren't in the car.
While I wait on my
One guy came to my side.
Then they be trying to get me.
Basically, from what I'm taking from the whole situation that happened, he's probably blocking my door. Another guy on the other side, back left side, on the driver's seat, blocking that door. So I'm counting out the money. This, then the third. And next thing I know, I got 2 guns at my face. I don't know if they were real. I don't know if they were BB guns.
Who's pointing the guns?
Both of those guys. In
So
front,
wait,
in the car.
hold up.
Nobody else.
Hold up. Okay, this nigga fucking up, bro. Is it 2 guys or 1 guy? Somebody please make it make sense. Is it 2 of them or is it just 1? Like, I got questions. I got that shit is now that's what's pissing me off because I don't know if it's 2. He's saying guys and 1 guy. I'm confused. Okay, you pissing me off.
I also had anything. So, you know what I'm saying? I had mine. You know what I'm saying? But it was just for protection purposes only. I didn't have any intent on doing anything. I just wanted to get my stuff and go.
Okay.
Now you're in a position of
they turned around. It was like, you know what I'm saying? You already know what time it is. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just like, at that point, I'm thinking like, these niggas about to kill me. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So
they left.
Yeah. Then they had theirs drawn. And I was hesitant on giving them the money. Like, it's not that serious. It's $800. Like, you don't have to do this. You feel what I'm saying? We never had any problems like that.
Right.
So he, you know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, I'm not playing. You feel me? So start pointing more in my face. You know what I'm saying? I had it actually on my head. I had one to my head and one to my chest. So then I got out of self-defense. And then and after that, those 2 guys, the 2 guys outside, they took off. And then I'm trying to open the door. And I couldn't even open the door from the inside. I don't know if the child lock was on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, the whole thing was planned out already. Like, they were going to rob me.
All right, so how'd you get out?
I climbed through the passenger side.
You climbed through the passenger side and opened the passenger front door?
No, I never opened the door. The door was open.
Okay.
After that, I climbed out and I started running.
We want to ask you some questions. I just want to clarify that you know that you had the right to lawyer, right? Okay. And when we went to the bathroom, did we make any threat or anything? Did we talk about the case in the bathroom at all?
No.
Did we make any statements to you?
No.
Okay. So obviously, you know, we want to know your side of the story. That's what we're trying to say, man. You know, if certain things transpired, it is what it is.
Yeah, and it was hard for me to say that because I honestly said I'm honestly sorry that happened. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that out of just me wanting to do that. Out of me being a cold-hearted person. I'm not that person. Like, you know what I'm saying? I probably guess the time that I deal with them, they thought, you know what I'm saying, from how they go about it, he was sweet. You feel what I'm saying? Right. I'm not a hard, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm sweet like that, but I don't come off like I'm just some hardcore gangster. I'm none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't involve myself in stuff like that. But I get out of self-defense.
Where's the gun now?
So
I don't have
it. I know. Where is it?
I don't know. I gave it to J. Cole. He did something with it. I don't know where he took it. I don't know who he gave it to. I don't know.
I mean, you guys went to Southeast that night, right?
Right. But he was going to go link up with somebody that he knew that was out there. You know what I'm saying? This little shorty came and picked us up.
God.
Where at?
At my house.
Okay, he came pick your house and picked it up?
Yeah, I think she stopped at his house.
It was a girl?
Yeah. And
you don't know her name?
Her name's T. She go by T. I think Tiana or something like TT, something like that. Yeah. And then he was driving.
Mm-hmm.
So then,
what kind of car was it?
Mazda.
Mazda.
Yeah.
Was it TT's car?
Yeah. And then we got in the car because he already had it. He already had the gun.
Okay.
At that point.
How did you get the gun?
I gave it to him.
Okay. What kind of gun was it?
It was a 9mm.
Okay. Who'd you shoot first?
The driver.
Driver.
Yeah.
So walk me through
Lord.
I just started shooting. You know what I'm saying? He had
to shoot him first and then move to the passenger, or did you shoot like driver, passenger, driver? You know what I'm saying?
It was like that.
Yeah. How were they positioned when you started shooting?
They were turned around like this.
Okay. Both of them?
Yeah.
When you shot the passenger, was he turning around at you, or was he starting to get out of the car?
After I shot him,
yeah, he going down.
I know he opened the door, but I don't know exactly when he opened the door, but he opened the door. And it was a lot going through my mind at that point. Like, I'm thinking I'm about to die, I'm near death and stuff like that. But
oh my god,
yeah, I just had to get out. Like,
so where are the guns?
So these days, I've been highly considering going to therapy for stress and.
You said they had guns?
Yeah.
Where are they?
I don't know. Maybe the guys that were with them came back to the car and did something, you know what I'm saying? Try to do stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, make it look better on their parts. But I know there were 2 guys standing outside that car.
So, did you see the weed that night?
No, I didn't see anything. I didn't touch it. I didn't take anything. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take nothing from them. After I did that, I got out.
But they didn't show you the weed?
They didn't show me anything. They didn't show me anything. Nothing at all.
I mean, like,
drugs.
so you know how it's packaged or anything?
I didn't see no weed. I didn't see how anything was packaged. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything, sir. Anything.
Both the driver and passenger had been shot execution style from the backseat of the vehicle, and no weapons were found on their bodies. The crime scene showed police that whoever was sitting in the back seat shot the 2 men without their knowledge and stole their money and drugs. Kelsey claims it was all in self-defense, but unfortunately for him, his claims don't match the evidence.
Something's missing still, because I'm trying to get how 2 guys turn to do a robbery. First off, I have to say, in all my years working robbery, and all my years just knowing dudes from the hood, I'm from the hood, this is what we do. You don't put seatbelts on. I'm not going to have my seatbelt on straight lap and come across and point a gun at you. Put my seatbelt on.
But his chair was already leaning back.
I get that. The driver was.
Right.
But the passengers, we're saying both of them had their seatbelts on.
I mean,
I'm just putting it out there. Putting it out there, trying to understand.
With you, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to digest the story with the fact that these guys poured gun on you and they poured guns on you, and the mystery guys show up from the outside. If that happened, that's what happened. I'm just trying to digest it. So just get that.
All right, yeah.
I'm trying to digest it because I've seen a lot of scenes. I've seen a lot of death scenes. I've seen a lot of scenarios where people have shot people. But I've never seen any guys who are pre-planned in their mind that they were going to have you robbed, so much so they have ambush men up the street and they keep their seatbelts on.
I mean, what would you expect them to do? Like, I don't know stuff about.
Well, I'm just telling you. Typically, they're not leaving your seatbelt and just trapping yourself in. You know what I mean? If something hot's about to go down, I'm gonna tell you, plain and simple. I've had some where I'm pulling up on an intersection and I got a froggy feeling about something, and I feel kind of trapped because I got a car in front of me. I got some dudes mugging me here. I can't get back. First thing I do is take my seatbelt off. Because it's going to be one or two things. I'm going to fight or I'm going to flight. I mean, I'm going to fight or I'm going to run. Can't do either of those with a seatbelt on. Cannot do either of those with a seatbelt on. So, and then there's another factor that I'm not willing to mention because it's not my case that is really got me perplexed. Really got me slightly
perplexed,
torn about your story of self-defense because of another situation, not my case. That tidbit of information will have to be given or kept. But I'm telling you, there's another factor that leaves me totally perplexed on why this happened or your explanation of why this happened. There's other factors that slightly change things. I just want to put that out in the universe so that you know. Right. That's why it's slightly tough for me to stomach your story because it still seems improper.
In the end, Kelsey would be charged and convicted of 2 counts of second-degree murder. He received 38 years in prison. The evidence did not match Kelsey's story, and his history of robbing people to get what he wanted is what sealed his fate.
Ugh. Jesus. Oh, my God. My God, today. That nigga told so many stories. He confused the shit out of me. Like, nigga. Don't commit no crime. Some people, if you gonna criminal right. Oh my God. Oh my God. First of all, ask for a lawyer. For 2, you claim self-defense knowing that they were going to check the body for guns and they was going to check the trajectory of the bullets. If you know you shot them execution style, why would you sit there and come up with that whole dumbass story claiming self-defense? They was turned around like this. Nigga, do you not know what execution style mean? That mean you pop them niggas in the back of the motherfucking head behind them. Like what? You know what? And then you didn't see anything. You didn't see no drugs, no money. I knew that nigga stole that shit. I knew that nigga. What happened was your ass went to go do a motherfucking deal because you already set a nigga up over a cell phone, and you killed them niggas and stole their shit. And if he's saying it was $800, you mean to tell me you murdered these niggas over $800 and some weed? Man, get the fuck out of my face. What the fuck be wrong? Who raised you niggas? Like, what the fuck? In the words of T.K. Kirkland, who raised you? Okay. I'm outdone. I am outdone. I'm trying to can, and I just cannot understand. Somebody make it make sense, but it ain't gonna make sense. So I guess just fuck it. That nigga got that 38 years though. He tried it, but failed tremendously all the way. But we are our end, and shout out to Tamika and Raphael Barber. You watch Law and Order SVU? Like it's giving Raphael Barber. Like that was my favorite prosecutor on Law and Order SVU. I'm gonna keep messing with your name. Like it's something about me and people's names. But I'm about to go and read a little bit before I go to bed. Shout out to Tiff and Raphael for being on the reaction video live with me. Make sure everybody play that playback though. We're gonna play that playback. Tamika gonna be pissed. Brooklyn's gonna be pretty upset. The family's gonna be upset. And I don't know if it's because YouTube didn't send a notification out, but Tamika didn't text me back, so she probably busy with Kai. I don't know. I don't know what YouTube is doing. They be trying to play with me for real. But tomorrow, we gonna be to hit 3,500 hours. I'm claiming it. Glory be. Yes. Huh? Bless it. Blessed thee. Blessed thee hours. Yes, God. Because I need love. Love. I come up with a song for everything. But I appreciate y'all. I'm about to go. And I'm gonna go to bed early tonight because I gotta work tomorrow and it's gonna be a hectic day at work, and I can feel it happening. I can feel it happening. I can feel it. Okay. She said good at night. Tell her I said good night. Hello, hi, good night. Tell all my babies good night. Sleep tight. I don't like the last part of that because it creeps me out when I think about bugs. So yeah, that part. And to everybody else watching the replay, until the next video, bye.